having stress and pressure in your life is a good thing, because it keeps us accountable, it keeps us consistent, it keeps us pushing on with, even things that we don't want to do, but we have to do, because, that the pressure of paying the bills, we have to make a certain amount of money, the pressure of our mum or our dad telling us to, get out the house, and, pushing us to tell us to get off the games and stuff, like, just them being in the house, just that pressure, it's uncomfortable, and it pushes us out of our comfort zone. It pushes us from being stagnated within our life. Because if we had no pressures, if you had the easiest life going, you're never going to want to do anything if there's nothing that you have to do. It's good to have people around you that are going to keep you up to a high standard. It's good to have stress and pressure within your life that's going to keep you, keeping a job, or have to try and find ways to make money, because that's going to keep you from being stagnated. And being stagnated is probably one of the worst things you can do within your life for your mental health, your physical health. Just you doing physically nothing is going to do, it's going to destroy your mental health. Because when we sit still, I'm not talking about meditation, because that that can be productive, and especially in a high tense, high pressure life, that can be very beneficial. But if we're constantly just sitting around doing nothing, then all we have to do is think. All we have to do is live in our head, and this is going to create doubt, this is going to create anxiety, this is going to create depression. And I think, for the modern world, that's what a lot of people have come to. Yes, they go to work and they've got things to do, they've got things that they have to do, but once they're done, the rest of their life, they just sit around, they play video games, they eat junk food. It's that boredom, the constant boredom when they're away from work, when they're not doing something. They don't have anything other than work and sitting at home gaming. They don't have anything else to work towards, so their mind is just stagnated, and it's going to ruminate, it's going to get caught up on them in them anxious thoughts, them depressing thoughts that you're having. The moments where you're stagnated, you're sitting around doing nothing, your life has no meaning, has no purpose, has no goals, they're the times where you doubt yourself the most. They're your times where you become the most anxious. You seek other distractions. You will find other distractions within your life, whether it's drugs, drinking, gaming, whatever. You will find things to do that are easy. And that's why it's good to have goals, it's good to have pressure, it's good to have deadlines to work towards, so we can have that pressure of not being able to stop, have that pressure of not being able to just sit around and do nothing. That pressure is good. In a productive way, it's good to, if I don't work towards something, the business that I'm in right now is slowly dying. And if I don't work towards something on my next step, then I'm probably going to end back up in a job that I hate. That pressure of thinking back to going back to a job, to working for someone else, I couldn't think of anything worse. I would absolutely hate my life again. I would reverse probably all of the progress that I've made. Maybe for a short term, like a part-time job, just to get by, get some money to, just pay for the bills that I have to pay. But if I had to go back working a full-time job, especially back to that place that I used to work, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know where to go. I feel like that, all that journey was for nothing. But it wasn't for nothing. It wouldn't be for nothing. And all I would do in that job is sit around and drive. And then that's basically me saying what's bad. is being stagnated. All I'm doing is sitting around just driving. That doesn't take any brain power. That doesn't, that's not productive. It's only productive in the way that I'm making money. But even then, like, once I've got the money, once I've saved the money, like, what else am I going to do with that money except, like, invest it? But I'm not going to have any time to invest it into something like this, because I won't have hardly as much time to be able to do this sort of stuff. So it's good to have pressure, it's good to have deadlines, it's good to have goals to work towards, because it creates that pressure, it creates that stress. It's good to have the people around us that keep us accountable, keep that pressure on us, because it's something that's stopping us from being stagnated. It's something, we will have weeks where we need to slow down. We will have weeks where we feel like we need to slow down just to, rest and recuperate. But then we need to go again. We need to get back into the flow of things, because if we don't, then that's where anxious thoughts come in. That's when the doubt comes in. That's when the depressing thoughts come in. That's when we start to slip and we seek things that we don't want to do, that aren't authentic to us. You need to be able to create, or, get a group of people around you, friends around you, that are going to keep you accountable. You're going to have to, create goals in your life, create deadlines, create things to work towards, so you're not stagnated, so you're not just wasting 2 hours sitting on your phone scrolling, so you're not wasting the whole day gaming. You have things to do, you have things to work towards, and that creates pressure, that creates stress. You're like, oh, I've got to finish it by this, I've got to finish it by this week, I've got to finish it by the end of the week. Then, it pushes us. It gives us the motivation, it gives us the energy to actually do things and not be stuck in our heads, not create the doubt and the anxious thoughts. It's going to make you trust yourself, it's going to make you confident, it's going to make you feel like you're actually doing something with your life. That pressure, the deadlines, the group of people around you that keep you accountable, they're telling you why you slacking, the people that are around you, the things in your life that cause you stress, cause you the pressure. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have, because if we don't have it, then we become stagnated. Love you, boys.